Hello and welcome to this week's episode of Straight Talk for Energy Healers. My name is Renu Arora. I am an energy healer. I am the creator of the healing modality called the accelerated release technique. What that means is I work with the subconscious. I help people heal their emotional baggage so they can move forward and live the life that they are meant to and deserve to live. I am also the author of my book, The Energy Healing Bible. That's my baby there. And I am here on a mission. My purpose here is to help other energy healers like yourselves to be able to live your life's purpose, to be able to help as many people as you possibly can by sharing your gifts with the world and doing that all without being broke. Because let's face it, energy healers do not have the cachet that they deserve. They do not have the recognition, and they do magic. You perform miracles. I have seen it. I've witnessed it. I know the amazing stuff that you can do, and you deserve to have the recognition for doing it. You deserve to have all the clients you want, and you deserve to be able to live a wonderful, comfortable life while you're doing it too. So, to that end, what I'm doing is I am trying to supply you with all the tools, the skills, the people, the the knowledge, whatever it is that I can offer you to help you achieve that goal. Now, today I have a special guest, Nicole DiCristofaro. Now, Nicole helps high achieving women who are feeling burnt out from the perfectionism tap into their intuitive intelligence so they can have it all without killing themselves. Nicole is trained in the art and science of energy medicine with a master's certification in intuition medicine. Her new approach to healing combines ancient wisdom and modern science, the Energy Alchemy Method, aligning mind, body, and spirit. That sounds really cool. So without further ado, I am really thrilled to welcome on Nicole.
Hello.
Hi, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I am fantastic, and I'm really thrilled to have you on the show. Now,
Yes.
the name of the game is Straight Talk. So there is not a lot of bump on this show. We just kind of dive right in and get to the good stuff. So my first question for you is, in a nutshell, how would you describe what it is that you do?
Yes. So I used to say that I help people tap into their spiritual superpowers so that they can feel more centered, calm, and really, grounded and creative. Nowadays, I'm still helping people tap into their intuitive intelligence, but I'm really finding, especially in the energy healing world, a lot of us high achieving women that are out there, we want to do it all, uh, that are suffering from burnout. And that comes in many forms, which I'm sure we'll talk about. But I know when I was first starting out as an energy healer that I definitely felt like I was giving a lot of myself. So I'm here to help people manage their own energy resources and learn how to do that with really simple, easy tools that anyone can learn. You don't have to study for years and years to do this.
Fantastic. Okay, I'm not sure where to go next. I'm going to move on to the next question because there's a lot of stuff we're going to talk about.
Yes.
So my question is, so what is your special gift? I call it your superpower that makes
Yes.
you amazing at what you do.
What people have shared with me is that I really have that gift of being able to hold space for someone and provide a healing just by the presence of being there and witnessing somebody. And, I know in the past I used to think I had to do, I had to be, I had to do, I had to be the best and do all these things. And sometimes just being there and witnessing and seeing and listening to somebody can offer a tremendous healing. So I think that is my superpower based on popular opinion.
That's what keeps bringing people back. Huh?
Yes.
Fantastic. Okay, this is probably going to tie in. So, my audience is energy healers. So,
Yes.
why might they need the service that you offer? And specifically, why might they want to work with you? So, if you want to tie in, I guess, some of the whole thing about burnout is
Yeah.
right in here, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. And sorry, I have this little thing going on in my throat that I'm healing. So I apologize for clearing my throat. So one thing I've noticed is a lot of energy healers do come to me for mentoring because they find that I seem to have some things in my toolbox that they never learned. I did notice that going through different energy healing modalities, not just one has everything, right? It doesn't answer all the questions, and so a lot of people dabble, which is great. I was a dabbler too, but I never really like I wouldn't say master, because master is a journey, right? It's not like I'm arrived, I'm a master.
Right.
I've really honed. I've stuck with one thing and honed those skills, and that was what I did at the Academy of Intuition Medicine. And when I had other energy healers asking me, like, what is this you're talking about? Like, for example, my whole approach to grounding. The reason why when I learned Reiki 10 years ago, I didn't have a good experience. Now I know why. I wasn't grounded. My energy wasn't grounded. I wasn't actually protecting my energetic space with the client that I was practicing with. And a lot of things went haywire. And so there's a lot of protocols and techniques that maybe not everyone's aware of or teaches. And so I feel like I offer a lot of different things, like I said, tools in your toolbox that I can give energy healers and be a mentor for those that do struggle with, like, I feel depleted after working all day with people. Like, that's
Right.
something I hear a lot.
I'm going to ask you to expand on that a little bit. What are some of the symptoms or signs of burnout? Like, how do people know that they're burnt out?
Good question.
I understand
Yes.
it's not just
Yeah.
like you're not burnt out is not the end. Burnt out is a process.
Exactly.
You don't
Like, you arrive at burnt out because of, yeah. Exactly. Well, one thing is your sleep is off. Either you're sleeping too much or you have insomnia and you're not sleeping well. You have interrupted sleep, so you're not getting into those deep, like, theta and delta levels of sleep. A lot of people may get like unexpected aches and pains. You might be like really moody and short tempered, like you have a short fuse. A lot of people with burnout are using stimulants like coffee to pick them up, and then they're using like wine or something else at night to bring them down.
Right.
So you're depending on other things that aren't really helpful, that might be addictive, to manage your energy levels. And you might be feeling exhausted all the time. Fluctuations with weight is definitely one of them. I know when myself, I had those issues, and I'm like, oh, there's something going on here. So there's a whole myriad of symptoms that you can look at. And the one thing too is I noticed, like, how you can get it at its source is there's this, like, there's never a, like, I'm at peace, I feel settled. I don't have to, like, busy my mind thinking about a million things. Um, uh, what's the word? Distraction, right?
Right.
So that's, I think, when I can find that people are really on that, they're up on the they're on the trajectory. Yeah, because there's never a, like, peaceful, calm, settled, like, I'm just calm here and hanging out, and I can look at a mound of dishes and not get all stressed out about it. Like, I can just feel like centered.
As my daughter would say, I'm just vibing.
Vibing, right? And that was like, the reason why I can help people with this is because I was totally there. I was on the burnout struggle bus, as I like to say, and I was like one of those people that, like, I was always moving and doing and overcommitting and saying yes to things and going out and being social because I felt like I had to, and then what happened to me and my health and my mental state. So I do approach it like that mind, body, spirit approach, which we can talk about at whatever point. But do you, I don't know if you know, Renew, like, any people that are like, they're constantly in motion and moving.
I've encountered many of them.
Yes, and there's something going on there. There's some imbalance. There's something that's telling them, if I stop, something will happen, or I need to get all of this done today, otherwise,
Right.
the world will end.
Well,
So
yeah, absolutely.
yeah,
Okay. Yeah. Do you want to, if you want to share a little bit about the mind body spirit connection, then we're gonna
yeah.
move on from there.
Okay. So my methodology is called Energy Alchemy Method, and it's about mind alchemy, body alchemy, spirit alchemy, and it is what helps you align all of those, because we have the body. So we're talking about the physical and the emotional body. So that is, our body's always showing us energetically what's happening, and the energetic always manifests as the physical, and it's going to be felt and seen, right? So
Mhm.
we need to look at what's going on with the body. Are there aches, pains, ailments,
Right.
movement issues? And then I look at the mind, and the mind involves your conscious thoughts, your beliefs, your dreams, your fears, stories, those subconscious stories we tell ourselves. So our mind, our brain is at work through focus, intention, and direction. So where are we directing, focusing our mind? Because if you're in the burnout, or you're in a misalignment, or not aligned pattern, there's a lot going on here, and it's not actually helping you move forward with focus and intention. And then we come to the spirit, and that is your feeling, your intuition, those energy centers in your body, the chakras, your higher self, your soul, and your connection to, the divine, the universe, God, whatever you prefer to call it. And our spirit energetically flows within our physical and energetic
Mhm.
body, and communicates
Yeah.
through our body and our energy systems with those intuitive knowings, sensations, deep feelings. That's how, when people say, I'm sure I'm not talking to people who don't know this, but, our spirit is that clairsentience, or that clairvoyance, right? Part of us.
Mhm.
So what I'm finding is that people have something that's not in alignment. Like, and I look at all three of those areas to see what's going on. And the interesting thing that I think is a big source, a big part of the problem of burnout too, is the patriarchal way of living as a modern woman that distorts our
Mhm.
masculine energy.
Mhm.
So, yeah. So, I do a lot of work with the male female energy system in the methodology I was trained in. And,
Interesting. Okay.
and when we are totally too much in our masculine, we're thinking we can do it all. And believe me, I love that, there's women calling themselves super women and all that, but at what cost, and so that belief, or that way, that cultural way of being, like, you can be the mom, the career woman, this, the superstar, it's not serving us. So we have to balance out the masculine and the feminine to create alignment as well.
Fascinating. Okay. Now you did mention to me before we got on that you have a special offer for my audience.
Yes.
Would you like to tell us about that?
Yes. So I'm hosting an online retreat. So if you are thinking that you need some time to just chill out and vibe, as you said, um, so it's called the Burnout to Balance. Escape the stress of daily living online retreat. It's June 27th through the 29th. So it's coming up, and it'll be short, because look, I'm dealing with people that are burnt out. It'll be short, 30 minutes each of those 3 days. And in those 3 days, we're really going to go into the mind, body, spirit, and what is going on, and how you can diagnose what is out of alignment, and giving you some tools, some really helpful practices that you can walk away with that'll help you on, excuse me, see this little tickle thing, on
Yeah.
your way to creating alignment.
Okay, brilliant. And how, if they're interested, how can they get on that train?
Yes. So just email me, Nicole at divineflowhealing.com. I'm also on Facebook. You can look me up, Divine Flow Energy Healing, Instagram at Divine Flow Healing. And just say you're interested, and then I'll send you, once our registration page is open, I'll send you the link.
Brilliant. And you've answered my other question, was how else can they contact you if you would like to? So that's
Yeah,
wonderful. Thank you so much for sharing today and for being
you're
here.
welcome. My pleasure so much. Happy to help and
Yeah,
support fellow energy healers.
awesome. And as always, thank you to my audience for being here. I say it every time and it never gets any less true. Your time is the most valuable thing you have to offer. And it always means so very much that you've taken any amount of it to spend with me and with my guests. And I truly do appreciate that. So if you are interested in getting in touch with me, that would be amazing. You can reach me at info@acceleratedreleasetechnique.org or visit my website, acceleratedreleasetechnique.org. And finally, if you enjoyed this program, then please give it a like, share it, and of course, subscribe or absolutely come and visit us again next week. Until then.